So for the nasolabial folds, I use a sharp needle technique, and I will use either non-diluted or standard dilution of calcium hydroxylepotide. And I go inside the wrinkle and advance the needle at the dermal-subdermal junction. See, it's maybe just below the dermis right now. I give a small retrograde linear thread. And another one just medial to it. Make sure I don't give too much. You see, there's a much reduced sharpness to the line already. Second entry point. Again, this is dermal-subdermal junction, and so I'm actually in the territory of the facial artery. So I have to be careful and not inject too much product per retrograde. Then I go all the way up to the ala, and I'm still superficial. And again, small amounts, 0.05 maximum per retrograde. So this is dermal, subdermal. And then I move down to the periosteum, piriform aperture, and I give a small bolus of about 0.05 to 0.1. Another one, and another one. All right, that should do it. Needle technique of the nasolabial fold, nice and quick. I'm going to show the cannula technique for the nasolabial fold on the right side of this patient. A little blab with local anesthesia. Then pre-hole, 23 gauge. And then enter, stay superficial, dermal-subdermal junction, all the way to the alar area. And in the fold itself, give a retrograde of about 0.05. Make sure it's small amounts because you don't want to risk any vascular events. So I think that will be good enough. Maybe just in the wrinkle itself. Just make sure you don't go lateral to the wrinkle because you'll end up in the nasolabial fat compartment. So now I'll go subsmas, go through, here, click, and I'm now at the piriform aperture. A little bit painful for the patient, so it's 0.05. So now I'm going to move subsmas, go to the piriform aperture, maxillary level, so bevel down, press against the adhesions of the ala to the piriform aperture, to the maxilla. And as you can see, very nice result with both needle and cannula.